think the obvious question, obviously, to start with is, after 20 years, what made you want to come back to the world of Silent Hill?
Actually, it was in my intention back in 2006 to adapt the second game, Silent Hill 2, the one that I have adapted for this one.
Yeah.
And but it was I think it was too big to swallow at that time. You know, the horror of cinema was entirely based on some gimmick like jump scares, like the found footage. You know, it was a very different time. Meanwhile, we have seen the rising of a very sophisticated, trend of horror film. But back in 2006, I remember that my producer and me, we were knowing that the movie will be very different of what the people was expecting to see in the theater. So the problem was that the second game, Silent Hill 2, is not only happening into that strange town, which is shifting, of shape. It's also entirely seen through the point of view of a broken mind.
Yeah.
And I remember that with my producer, we said to each other, maybe it's too big. Maybe it's too big for this time. Maybe it's too different of what the people expect from an horror film. So we decide, I think wisely, to just adapt the first game. And the first game is interesting because it established very well and very simply the world of Silent Hill, the world of this ghost town, changing of shape. Sometimes it's in the fog, sometimes it's a rusty inferno. Yeah. So it's why. So, but I kept in my mind the will of adapt Silent Hill.
You're not from here, are you?
I'm looking for someone.
Everyone got sick in Silent Hill. You really never heard about any of this?
This one, Return to Silent Hill, is based on the second game, which is widely known in the gaming community as something of a masterpiece. I mean, it's really highly put up there as one of the best of the best. Did that in any way put any pressure on you as well? Because you have to think about the fans of the game. You have to think about audiences, and it is a standalone story, the second one, but you have to think about audiences who are entering this world potentially for the first time as well. So what kind of state of mind did you go into this film with? Was it nervousness, excitement?
Great responsibility. I was helped by the fact that the first film was pretty well received by the fan, And during 20 years, the reputation of the first film has grown very well, So I decided to go back to Silent Hill 2, knowing that in 20 years, the community of gamers has grown, very powerful, very, very powerful. And so very, very aware of its power. So I knew that it would be a big risk to adapt Silent Hill 2, knowing that the film was considered, for good reason, as a masterpiece. So, I went, very boldly, but at the same time with, a sense of responsibility. And, it's important to be confident with yourself, when you're doing a movie like that, simply because I'm a fan. And so I'm very aware of what a fan can expect from a movie like that.
One thing that is a major talking point at the moment in the whole artistic community, but also with cinema, is the rise of artificial intelligence. And whether in music, it's coming into the charts, and more people are trying to inject it into cinema. Where do you stand on this? Is this something that fascinates you, worries you, interests you?
It fascinates me, it worries me at the same time, For me, artificial intelligence could be very dangerous if it's a proposition of the producer to cut the price.
Yeah.
You know, to make the thing more easy, more standardized. You know, and that's my big fear about artificial intelligence. You know, I think that an artist will know how to use artificial intelligence in an interesting way. You know, but for the moment, all the people I saw talking about artificial intelligence are the producer.
Yeah.
Because they think that they can cut the price very well with that tool.
Christophe Gans, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.